Hello and welcome back to another Deconstruction Gaming live stream. Tonight we are coming back into some Power Wash Simulator. So what we're going to do is we are going to finish up the Back to the Future specials that we started doing during the 24-hour stream. So we got through four of the five. So we have the train left. We're also missing 2 achievements. So we'll get the train achievement. And then we'll also try to get ourselves the achievement we missed. The DLC is the Back to the Future. You can see our progress here. We're going to go ahead and click on that. And we shall continue. And all we have left is the train. Alright, let's knock it out. So the achievement we're going to go after is called... What is it called? This is what makes time travel possible. In the Doc's time train job, clean the flux capacitor and its particle colliders first. Alright, so here we go. We've got the train in all of its Back to the Future glory. It's got its animations going. It's got the big venti things in the back. So we need to find... Seems a little loud. Let's turn that down just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Hello again. Looks like you're going to be a last job together. It's our final scene of the entire trilogy. Alright, so... don't think we can go inside. So we're looking for flux capacitor and its particle colliders. Magnetic field control system coil, run board, tachyon pulse generator, front board, cow catcher. Flux capacitor housing. Okay, we're getting close. It's got to be right there on the front. Alright, so there's the flux capacitor. The little things moving must be the particle colliders. We want to make sure we don't get the housing, I'm guessing. So let's get precise here. Let's go to our very precise nozzle. Flux capacitor particle collider. Is that the right thing? It is. Alright, looks like we still have green. Alright, let's make a quick check here. Something feels like it has changed. General... highlight color is still green. Highlight duration is 5. It just feels like it was fading much quicker. Okay. So flux capacitor. Particle collider. Don't fall off the train. Alright, let's see. Is that? Yeah, that's considered flux capacitor. Flux capacitor particle collider clean. Alright, we got one. We got 2. Okay, we got 3. I think it's just the 3 of them. Let's hope. Alright, so which parts now? That's housing. Is that part? Okay, so this part is flux capacitor. Alright. I think we've got it mapped out now. So now we just have to clean it and not get the housing. It's okay, I think we get a little bit of the housing. As long as we don't complete. I think you have to complete them. That's what we're going to hope for anyway. Alright, so we got a couple spots kind of hidden behind. Yeah, still some behind here. There we go. Alright. Oh, up there, what do you think? Yep, I think that might be the end. There we go. There it is. This is what makes time travel possible. Okay. Now the other achievement we missed was in the Hollow Theater. Alright, let's get a plan of attack here. Well, first off, we're going to sign the train so that it knows that we're here cleaning it. There we go. Deconstruction Gaming was here. Alright, so in general, what do we try to do? We normally try to start towards the top. Let's see what our widest will do. Actually, that does a pretty good job. So let's just get up on top of the train and just start hosing stuff down. And then we'll go after the stubborn stuff. Alright, so if you weren't with us over the weekend, we did a 24-hour live stream. And half of it, about 12 hours, was in Power Wash Simulator. So it was a lot of fun. We played career mode. Played the Back to the Future sections. Fun game. You know, it does get into a little bit of a... Each level takes so long to do that, you know, you end up doing the same thing a lot, but something meditatively, satisfyingly calming about the style of game, right? Where you're clearing stuff and just working to get stuff cleaned up. Okay. Not too bad. Okay, cab roof. So cab skylight. Alright, let's see if we can just knock the skylight out. Got some goop down, looks like in the crevices here. And then I think probably up in those areas. What do you think? Yep. So our angle from above wouldn't get us to those. So a lot of this is about finding your angles. We'll try not to fall off the train. Like even back there, you can see along the ribs there. This wider spray is actually doing pretty good on the train so far. Maybe we haven't got to the really gritty, grimy parts. Depending on how things go, there is another train. So if we get this one done, we might just go ahead and do the other train. Although I think it does take longer. Okay. So cab roof, I'm going to guess is set edge. Yeah, it's probably part of the roof. Feel like I'm going to fall. Oh, looks like an overhang too. Alright, so it is generous with its collision boxes there, which I don't mind. Definitely helps, but not sure I should be able to hang off that far. That's alright. We'll take it. Alright. Oh, maybe it's because we're laying down in a prone position and it gives you maybe it throws off the center. I don't know. It is generous. Alright, cab roof still has quite a bit, but might be here. I think there's an overhang we're going to have to deal with. So, okay, we'll deal with that in a little bit. Let's work our way back here. Start getting it done. That's looking a little more stubborn. There we go. That's cleaning stuff off a little better. And then once we get this mostly kind of the top parts, then we'll start working the sides and the underneaths and stuff like that. These look to be annoying. But we'll work our way down. Alright, yeah, this one's doing a pretty good job. Even from a distance, we're getting good clearance. Now, same thing's going to apply here, right? Our angles, like because we're doing it from this angle, the other side of all these little tubes and ribs is definitely going to have to be sprayed from either looking back towards the center or maybe even from the ground or a ladder. We'll just have to wait and see. Actually, we'll look at it from this side as well, because then we'll be able to see the difference, right? From this side, you can see how we can see the edges differently. See if we can slide back this way without falling off. There we go. Starting to look like a train. Okay, so from this side, we can see now if we go back this way, you can see how we missed, because the tubes there were blocking our angle. So a lot of times this does come down to just getting your right angles, right? Same thing here, right? We sprayed from this side this way, so we left a little blocking section there. There we go. I was wondering how generous it was going to be. All right, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a ladder to make it easier to get back up. Ugh, that was not on purpose. All right. And then as soon as we fall off on this side, we'll do the same thing. We'll get what we can here. Yeah, I can see all these little ribs being a little bit of a, we'll say issue. Just might be what we need to do to finish. There we go. There's the fall. All right, there is a ladder over on this side. So we'll get ourselves set up over here as well. Looks good. All right. Okay, the top half is looking good now. Reactor car body. Does it go all the way down? Reactor car side vent, vent flap, body. Okay, so there's still a lot of that left. So we're not going to get too crazy in the details there. I found in general, you know, get the bulk. Because, so there are, you know, we're still going to see, like there, you know, you can see there's green in those areas, right? But it might be that when we do the rest of the body, that's not enough to make it so we don't get credit. So we'll go ahead and just keep, just kind of cleaning in bulk here. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to super long extension and let's get some bulk stuff done here. I don't know about you, but this is exactly how I expected a time machine to look. If it were made by an inventor who traveled into the future, who's becoming stuck in 1885. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to go for essentially the macro, right? We'll get as much off here as we can. Now that we kind of got the tops in good shape. There we go. So we got the heat exchanger pipes cleaned. Alright, go all the way down to the side skirts. So if you weren't able to join us over the weekend, I went ahead and changed the names and thumbnails on the, I tried to do them in 4-hour chunks. We weren't exact, but in our 24 hours of streaming, the first segment we did Star Wars The Old Republic. The second segment we did, I think it was Model Builder Second. The third segment we did The Last Starship. And then the fourth, fifth, and sixth segment ended up being Power Wash Simulator. We ended up spending a lot of time in here. Segment 1 and 2 were more career mode. And segment 3 was Back to the Future. And so that's why we're finishing here. This is the last Back to the Future section. So we thought we might as well get it all done. Okay, I don't know that the glowy bits are dirty. Like when we run water on those, nothing's changing, so don't think they are. And this is, we're probably going to have to go back up here because I can see the top of all these vents. They're going to have plenty on them, I'm sure. Also back there, whatever that is. Alright, we'll get this side done. Oh, it's starting to look like a train. So here's a question for the chat. Would it make a better thumbnail to have the dirty train or the clean train? My gut is to leave it dirty because that's what the start was, but I think you can make a case either way. Alright, we're not going to worry about the wheels quite yet. We'll just keep working on the upper parts, and then we'll figure out the wheels later. It's amazing just looking at the lighting and shadowing, you can see the difference. Like, when it's all grimy here in a single color, you don't have all these little bits and bobs and stick 'em out parts and stuff that show up as well. So it does show you what lighting and shadow will do. Oh, we got the strap. I don't know what that was, but we got it. I think that's the top left. Yep. Alright, we'll get that in a minute. I could see the green there, but it's the top surface, so we're not going to get that from this angle. Alrighty. Beautiful. And we got that on the other side as well. Time Train is based on legendary Sierra Railway No. 3 locomotive, which is a total Hollywood legend of its own right. Oh, well now we're getting trivia. I think he's done trivia all the way through though. Okay, so a lot of that stuff we're going to have to get from a better angle. Alright, side skirt's almost done here. Although we haven't popped them, so I'm going to guess there's still plenty to do. Alright. Let's look from this angle. Yeah, there we go. That's not bad. Actually, let's go ahead and take the long extension off now. We are kind of getting up close and personal. Oh, are each one of those bands separate? Let's see if we can. Okay, that seemed to highlight a pretty big chunk. So band, yeah, I think they're just one long. Okay, cool. I was hoping each segment wasn't going to be a requirement. All right. Can we jump up there? Don't know that I can. Alright, might just have to move the ladder there. Alright, get this little nose cone. Are these, yep, time loop knives. They look separate. Nice. There we go. Now we're popping stuff. I like it when we get more than one all in a row like that. Feels good. Alright, what am I missing? Gotta be just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we get the top platform here. And we'll get these time knives or whatever they call them. Beautiful. Another one down. I might not be able to make the jump from down here. We'll go back up. You can see we got the back of the cab with overspray. Oh, we got something big there. Reactor body. See? So that's what I was meaning is, you know, we got a lot of the details, but we didn't spend too much time just doing those because we got enough as we were doing other things to get it to go ahead and finish up for us. Alright. So let's see, we've got that one's done, that one's done, that one's done, that one's done, that one's done. The nose is done. Reactor heat pipe is done. Heat exchange strap is done. Strap is done. Body. Okay. So we definitely got some stuff back here to get. So this is the stuff when we were shooting from the ground, we just couldn't get to, right? So we'll dig our way in here. Yeah, see the top of those? I figured those would be something we were gonna have to get into. Cool, that one's done, that one's done, and that one's done. Okay, that vent. Okay, these two have a, I think it's probably this stuff back here. Let's see, is it still called the same thing? Cooling vent, yeah. So these things here should help us finish these up. Oh yeah, they go all the way down. Oh, we might need to get the ladder here. We'll see. Let's see what we can get ourselves into without the ladder, but we got something. We got the reactor fin mount. Alright, let's grab ourselves a ladder. Or maybe the stool, but we'll see. See if we can put the ladder right in the middle. Nope. Alright. Oh yeah, we missed the sides. Let's see that. We missed that on this side as well. Not quite so bad. Alright, definitely some down in there. About the side. I don't see much over there. Oh yeah, that side is part of the vent as well. So that's definitely blocking. Probably the same over here. There we go. There we go. Alright. It's still on this one. Alright, we got the vent. While we're here, we'll go ahead and get this top bit here. I think we're in pretty good shape though. Alright, so the platform. Oh, whatever that box is. Flux box. Done. Can we crawl along here and get the platform? Yes, we can. Now we might have to go underneath the platform. Not sure, because I'm not seeing a whole lot left up here. Little bits. We're close. We're really close. Oh, it's the platform maybe goes all the way around. Yeah, I think it does. So let's check the other side for any little last bits. Yep, there we go. Alright, that got that. I think the whole top side of the train car is done. So let's go low here. We got wheel. Okay, so I think the two wheels and the connecting bits are all the same thing. So let's get that cleaned out. Alright, that one's done. Oh, I'm hitting the ladder. Nice. Nope, go around the ladder. There we go. Alright, that one's done. I don't see anything else under here. Oh, I think we can see. Is that clear or reflection? I think it's supposed to be a reflection. See if they had a normals issue there. Alright, wheel 3 and wheel 4. 3. These are pretty forgiving, actually. Like, if you look, we've actually left a lot of stuff back there. But if we get the bulk of it coming this way, pops pretty quickly. Alright, anything connecting? Yeah, definitely some stuff under here. See if we can get that. And do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so let's get these connector parts, the cab buffers, done. One down. Oh, there was one. We're missing front. 2 down. Okay. What's down in here? Reactor car coupler. Done and done. Okay. I think most likely we've got everything down there. We might have missed something, but I think we got most of it. Alright, we'll get the back of the cab here. So all that lattice work, right, that metal work, has all the different sides that are going to catch the dirt. So there we go. Beautiful. Cab rear wall. We're still missing something. Maybe down low. There we go. Is that part of the rear wall? It is not. Anything behind? I don't think so. Alright. This feels like, yep, it feels like one of those just we're going to have to start spraying areas and hope. Alright, let's finish the cab and then we'll get to the coolie bits, the cool bits on the front of the train. Could use some cleaners. Is this metal? It's metal and glass. Alright, we'll throw some cleaning liquid in. Oh, do you have to use this nozzle? Alright, we sprayed almost a liter on that side. We'll spray another liter on this side. Sorry, DG, you have to go. Refill. Alright. Alright, well this is acting different on this side. Did I change something? No, no. There we go. All right, let's see. Well, we have glass cleaner. We'll use it too. Not sure if it's going to do any good on the metal, but let's come back here and get the windows. All right. Used up all of our liquids. Back to work. That made a difference, though. Now we just have to go for brute force. So again, same thing. You can see we've got the just those little metal ribs in the glass in the windows there. From each side, catch things, right? And so you just got to get up and in there. Alright, same thing on this side. There we go. There we go. Done. Plaque is done. Windows done. Sidewalls done. Look at this little back box. Done. Ugh, why can't I make that jump? There we go. Whee! Alright. The plaque. That sidewall's done. That sidewall has something. There we go. It's still on the plaque. Plaque is done. All right. So now I think it's time to start doing all the little bits and bobs. Done, done, done. Try to get the body bits in there. Oh, those two little brackety things. There we go. Get the wheel. It's amazing how much when you just go to the other side, you can see just how much you missed just because of your angles, right? think that'll rotate itself clean. Probably missing something on the top. Alright, well, we're at this low angle. Let's go ahead and get all the up and under bits. You can see even on those rails. And then after we take care of the low angle, then we'll go back up and try to get stuff from above. Nice. Nice. It is power washing. So the green is just a... So if you look, like there's dirt on this. This is a button you can press to highlight the dirt. It just makes it easier to see. Because especially with this brown, things tend to blend in a little bit. So it's just a hotkey that I'm pressing to make things turn green. And you can change that color as well. There's a setting to change the color. So if you're working on something that, let's say, has a lot of green in it, you could change the color to another color, right? So if we come in here, we've got red, green, blue, yellow, pink. Let's go to red. So now you can see it highlights red. On the train, that's probably not the best color because it does have browns and reds, and they blend together a little bit. Let's go to... I like green. White's pretty good as well. Like, white shows up pretty well. That really looks like pink. I guess when I used on the playground, because the playground had so many colors on it. Alright, and go back to green. So you can see where it was white. Now it's green. So what we're doing right now is we're getting our low angle. So if you look down in the bottom right hand corner, you can see that we're prone. So it gives us the angle to get the underneaths, and then we'll stand up and we'll get the tops afterwards. Yeah, we got that wheel done. Now it'll wash off both ways. Like if I don't highlight it, you know, it'll still wash. Done, done. This nose cone here. All the front bits that we can get to. Looks like you're nearly done, so I just wanted to say how great it's been having you on set. I think I mentioned it over the weekend, but one of the things I do like about at least this expansion, I haven't played the others, is they didn't put us in the movie. They put us on the movie set, right? So it's not like we visited the actual, you know, in-universe, which I think for the type of game this is, that makes a lot of sense. You know, that you would be working to clean the props as opposed to visiting Hill Valley or anything like that. So well done on those storytelling decisions. I think it was a good way to go. Alright, we're going to do the same thing on this side. We will work ourselves around, get what we can from this angle, and then we'll stand up and finish it, finish the job. And then depending on time, where are we at? We're only at 11. We're going to go do the achievement that we missed. And then we might do the other train, although I think it's more complex. We'll see. See how we feel. How are you doing this evening, Professor H? Hope everything is well. There's missing something on this wheel. Might be on the top. Yeah, so you can see there now the top. Which we would have eventually gotten to. Yeah, it's something very zen and meditative about just getting rid of all the stuff. I've seen people play. I don't think it is quite the same as actually doing it. But I also like that kind of general feel. Like, even if it's just watching a container fill up or anything that's got like a progress to it is relaxing to me. Alright, so this should get most of our bottom stuff done. And we can stand up, start working our way around the top. Hopefully pop a whole bunch of these. And then we'll have to go chasing down whatever we missed. Did we get that one? Yep. Okay, I think we got all that. Okay, so now you can see, like, again, because of our angle, right, we didn't get this top bar. And once we get that, it should pop that. There we go. Got the nose cone. And then here in a minute we're going to have to start climbing, I think. Engine crank cleared. I love it when we get the combos. That always feels good. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing. Ah, looking good, looking good. Alright, so now the same thing, we'll just work our way back, get what we can along the way, and then here eventually we'll have to go after anything that we missed, which I'm sure there's a few things. I like these cranks. You should be able to pop those really quick. Oh, the little nooks and crannies. Oh, we fell off. That's right, give us another angle. Another angle to clean. Ugh, come on, stick. Alright, let's go get a ladder. Make life easier. Alright, then what we'll do, there we go, we got one, got the second one. Let's go ahead and go to our long distance shooter here. We'll let the spinny bits clean themselves. Alright. We got something there. Boom. I don't know if there is something with similar mechanics but with paint. You'd have to be a lot more careful than I'm being. If this was paint, I'd be making a giant mess. Alright, looks like the top of the stacks do have stuff in them, so we may have to jump up there. We'll save that for last because it'll be the most annoying. Sometimes go for the places where it's easiest to get to and hope that you get enough that it qualifies. If it doesn't, then we can go for the harder spots. Which we might have to do now. So here you can see I highlighted it green. But when that fades, it's actually red. So if I highlighted it red, it'd be hard to see. So that might be an instance where you'd want to change your color. Alright, we'll use our long range from here. So we have a nice high vantage point. Oh, that's cool. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, I like it when things clean themselves. It's my life easier. All right. So you can see all the stuff that we couldn't see from that other spot is finishing off a lot of these forests. It's because we have a better angle now, different angle. Alright, we gotta be getting close. Yeah, we're 97%, so here in a minute we're gonna have to start looking for like little individual items. We got still some obvious stuff here to do. Like that tank. I don't know if this is all... Yeah, it looks like two different pieces. Pretty close, though. There's a little something up in there. Yeah, the spinny thing. There we go. Alright, let's look for anything on the tube here. It's very tolerant of our jumping. Middle bracket, there we go. 99%. Little nooks and crannies now. So that light's not happy. There we go. Oh, I don't think we got our flux box here. Alright, anything else that we see before we start highlighting things? Alright, let's go start looking. Bellows motor, what's that? Oh, wow, we only have that at 91%. We're missing the front here, I bet. There we go. Look at that. Miss this side. Perfect. Cab door hinges. I don't see anything glowing on this side. It is looking good though. Look at that train. Cab door hinges. Be here in the back. We got 3 of them. Alright, well. We'll just do this. Oh, it might be these things. Right? That one's glowing. There we go. There we go. Engine chambers. Yeah, so it's got to be one of those things. Engine crankshafts. I missed something on this one. Oh, it's really dirty. I missed a lot on that one. Engine furnace outlets. There we go. Beautiful. Furnace. Wow, what did we miss on you? See some green down there, so we'll get that right now. And there's probably our mist right there. Well, there's a lot of it, but not enough. Maybe along the bottom there. Yipper. Magnetic field control systems coils. I missed 2 of them. Question is, are they up here or on the back? We'll come back here and look. Don't see anything. It looks like a coil. Oh, it's these things. I bet you we missed the other side too. go. Reactor car flux boxes. Reactor car flux boxes. Oh, there they go. Did I miss them both? Nope. Right, how many more things? 1, 2, 3. I got 4 things left. So now what are we looking for? Reactor car generator vents. Up that top one. I thought we got that. I guess not. There we go. Alright, running board, flux bands. Smoke box base. Alright, I'm going to move this so that we can get a screenshot just in case I want to use it. And we're going to move this ladder to somewhere over here. Okay. Smoke box base. I did highlight it, didn't I? I might not have. I did not. There we go. Smoke box railing. Ooh, 97%. We did horrible with that. Did highlight it, yep. Feels like it should be that railing in the front, but oh, there's a railing up there. Oh, it moves. Oh, nice. You go, Emmett Brown. Beautiful. That was awesome. Actually, I'm glad they did the train last. I can't get a screenshot of it, so I probably should have done that before it took off, but oh, it blew the ladders away as well. Check that out. Like, there's one ladder. Where's the other ladder? There's the other ladder. So they were leaning up against it, and they went flying. All right, well, I guess that solves whether we need to get a screenshot or not. We'll wait around here for a little bit. Suppose we could take a screenshot of this if it looks good done. Nope, it's not full screen anyway. Okay, very cool. I don't know, man. That ranks right up there with my favorite. You know, the DeLorean was really cool, but well, I guess if I want a clean screenshot, you have to do it when you have like one part left that you can't really see anyway. but that would be okay. All right. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. There's no achievement though, so I don't think it's going to come back. We gain more messages from our pal. Another outstanding job. Thank you. I'll admit I was skeptical that such thing as a power washer could be good for us, but you've been terrific through the production of all 3 films. I'll put the word out for you. Who knows? There may be more production and contact you one day. Thanks a lot. All right. Well, that was cool. Back to the Future was fun. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll slide out here. So now that we've done it, I guess you can restart it. But we do have this opened up. So we need to go back to the Holomax Theater. We're not going to do the whole theater. But there is an achievement called Back to the Theater. In the Holomax Theater job, clear the grid wall first. So we did not do that. I did I think the roof first, because I wasn't paying any attention to the achievements. So we'll just go until we pop the achievement. So this should be relatively quick, because I think the grid wall is that. All right, so let's start off with I'm losing power. Let's see. Oh, can you only do the replay with your stuff? Oh, no, there we go. See the difference in the... There we go. You can definitely see the difference in the power, though, of the power washers, from the worst one to the best one. All right. So this is the grid wall, right? Yep. Talk time. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a pleasant evening or day or whatever it is where you are at. Play Roblox? My kids play Roblox. I have played. I'm trying to think what the last Roblox game I played was. It's been a while. Are you a Roblox player? You can see we're starting to get to the limit of our power. So we'll just get this half done and then we'll move. So there's a lot of different Roblox games. What's your favorite? Alright, is this metal? Multi-purpose. There we go. This will help. Oh, I think you have to use a different nozzle for that, though. Alright, let's lose the... Oh, yeah, I've done a lot of that kind of stuff. It's like whatever they're into makes the most sense. All right, I don't know that this is really any faster. Let's try it on the other side and see. So let's just do a section here. All right, then we're gonna go over to this one. When's the last time I played Saints Row? I don't think I've ever played 2. I might have played the original way back. My shooter days are mostly over. Used to play a lot of the Rainbow Six stuff, the Clancy stuff. We would play every Saturday night, a group of us, and that was a lot of fun. Now it's more like my go-to is an MMO. Then after that, it is kind of like your RPGs, or I love RTS, but I don't play that competitively. The Terraria style games, I play a lot of that kind of stuff. Okay, so this stuff was stubborn, so let's see if the multi-purpose cleaner will take it off better. Oh yeah, that makes a big difference for the stubborn stuff. Yeah, I mostly played, like I said, Rainbow Six, Rogue Spear, way back. We played a lot of Age of Empires 2 online. Okay, that's not coming off. I guess we're going for power. Alright, what are we at on the grid wall? We're actually doing pretty good. We're going to have to jump up and do the top, I think, next. Oh, I think in the 24-hour stream, this is where Sithy was yelling at me to jump up and do the top. Probably because he wanted me to get the achievement. And I was... Let's see, at that point, we were probably 23 hours in to the stream, and I just wasn't listening. Played a little bit. Ah, crap, fell off. When it first came out. Now, again, the core, you know, the old League of Legends stuff. Not League of Legends, sorry. The RTS is all that's based on. You know, like your StarCrafts and stuff like that. Played a lot of StarCraft 2. Probably played the most Age of Empires 2 out of all of them. Oh, not that one. We want that. There we go. Let's see, other RTSs I like. Company of Heroes is pretty good. I liked because it was a different style of play. StarCraft 2. Warcraft was good in the RTS space. I think Age of Empires 2 is still probably my favorite. I still watch... I don't play near as much. I still watch people play tournaments and stuff in Age of Empires 2, though. It's impressive to watch them. There's the achievement. In the Holomix Theater, job, clean the grid first. Okay. So we did that just for the achievement. We're not going to finish it. We did this whole theater. It takes a while, about an hour and a half. We did that on the live stream. So, all right, let's see. 11:30. We're actually doing pretty good. So let's go ahead and get out. I don't think we're going to do any. Like, I don't want to clean a house. Those are just a little tedious. But I think, is it in here? There it is. Here's the other train. So I think we'll do the train. We did the Mars rover on the stream. So since we already did one train, let's go ahead and do another train. Hello, Dirt Finder. I'm the mayor's sister, but don't judge me too harshly. I didn't choose to be anyway. Whilst he's busying himself with who knows what, I'd be exploring the recesses of our vast family estate, none of which are mine. Came across a curiosity, a steam locomotive. Oops, move the cursor out in the back of beyond. To be honest, I have no idea what it amounts to, but if you can clean it down for me, it might reveal some interesting family history or something. Thanks. All right, Cynthia, if you're listening, is there an achievement for this one? I don't want to dig through the whole achievement list. I'm going to guess no. So we're just going to go right in. Actually, we get the best stuff. Okay, yep. No, actually, when I hit 1,000 subs, I hit that mostly off of shorts. So I did a whole bunch of like gaming term shorts, and they just didn't give me hardly any watch time. And I was nowhere near the, it's something like 10 million. Hold on here. I'll look. It's a crazy amount of shorts views that you need to monetize. So I didn't have the watch time or those views. And so I kind of said, you know what? That's okay. Not a big deal. Just kind of hung out with what I had. But then finally decided, you know what? I should probably make a run at this. So here, let me say. It is for the full monetization, you need 10 million shorts views in 90 days. For the super chat level, you need 3 million. So that's when I started like, you know what? I'm going to just start streaming every day. I pseudo need to play games for my day job anyway. And so it's like, you know what? Let's kill two birds with one stone and stream every day. So I just been jumping around, trying out different things, figuring out what we want to do. Then hopefully we get monetized. Okay, so let's see, what surfaces do we have here? Sithy, how you doing? No achievements for this train. Thank you, my friend. Always good to have an expert kick in. Okay, so we got metal. We got lots of metal. Do we have metal cleaner? We do. Metal and what? Wood. Doing pretty good. We knocked out the Back to the Future train. So we're done with that. Alright, I probably should have been using this more. Like, this cleans stuff really fast. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick overall shot with the metal cleaner. You got 5 liters of it. Might as well use it up. Because in the career mode, I don't want to use it because it costs money. And I'm trying to save all my money, but in this mode, it doesn't matter. And this might speed up our process a little bit. Cuts that grime. We're going to have to go back and check the messages. We'll do that in a little bit. And then we can just go after the hard stuff. Oh, we got something. Pseudo on accident. Alright, we got 1 liter left. pretty effective. We're at 37%. Alright, let's go ahead and... Let's get up here. Get the most use out of it that we can. Got 700 milliliters left. Half a liter. Alright, so I'm thinking when I go back into career mode, I might have to start using this because those houses are horrible. Alright, let's catch up on all the messages that we missed because we pushed up to 45%. So. Our steam locomotives extraordinary piece of engineering. Would you like to know more about how they work? Or would you like some salacious gossip on my brother? I got plenty of that. Reply yes, please, for gossip, and stay silent for locomotive facts. In order to work a steam locomotive, it needs water and fuel, usually coal, but sometimes even wood or oil. The fuel is stored in the coal car at the back of this one. When it's time to go, the locomotive's boiler is filled with water. The boiler is found in a long cylinder part in the front. Then, as the driver pumps coal into the furnace, the water is heated to become steam, which powers the pistons and makes the train move. Actually, I kind of like that they're doing a little bit of education as part of this. That's kind of cool. All right. I think we'll go over to this one. There we go. All right, so 48% by using the cleaner. We definitely worked our way through that pretty quickly. And now we'll start the... I don't want to call it tedious. It's not tedious. It is repetitive. It is a little grindy. But in a good way, right? It appeals to me. So I'm not complaining. But this is the part, like, we're not going to get the second half done as fast as we did that first half for sure. But it's like just working this along this edge, right? There's just something satisfying about that. You know, it just feels... And it's shiny afterwards, and everything is good. Strikes just that right nerve for me, I guess. I can see it not being for everybody, though. And glad I'm not paying this lady's water bill because we're doing this in the desert, so I'm guessing pumping water out here into the middle of nowhere can't be cheap. Didn't even mean to get that one. I always like it when you get one that you're not even trying to. Alright, top of that one's done. Let's do the same thing over here. Curve roof will be a little bit more challenging in that transition, but we should be okay. Now it is so little suspension of disbelief here, which I 100% believe in. You know, the game dev in me is like, part of gaming is you have to just let go of certain things. And the thing I'm choosing to let go of here is we are removing rust. Well, if this was rusty, which it would be sitting out here, when we power wash it, it's not going to bring back the paint. The paint would be destroyed. But that wouldn't look as cool, right? It wouldn't be as fun. So sacrificing fun for realism is well worth it, you know. So as a player, the term we like to use is suspend your disbelief, right? Turn off that part of your brain that says, that's not real. And just go with it, man. Just enjoy it. Have fun with it. If you do that, your gaming experiences tend to be better. Now, there are limits to that, of course. You know, I'm not forgiving developers for everything, but... Alright. So I think we've got the top of the roof. We're probably going to have to do some edges and... Yeah, probably up in there, I bet. What do I bet? Oh, that's the ceiling. I still think we have an edge or something we've got to get. This train's a lot easier to get around on, though. There we go. Alright, well, in the last train we did the back car first. Let's do the coal car here. Again, I'm going to go back over to our extension. So I think we can get a lot of this. Okay, that's not a bad distance. So we'll work this panel. Now I'm assuming, or I'm going to guess, that the left panel and right panel are probably separate, because we're almost done with this side. And I think we have a lot still to do on the other side, so... So we'll see if we can get it to pop here for us. And then we'll figure out where the seam to the panel is. Get that little wheel thing there. What are we missing? Looks pretty clean to me. Probably some, just little bits somewhere. There's a little right there. Does look good though. Or maybe these bolts. Yep, there it was. Alright, while we're here, let's get the back. It's pretty close. So I think right there you can see there's kind of a seam. That's probably where the panel seam is. Green on green's probably not the easiest, but I think we'll be okay. Right, oh, this one's ugly. Some work to do on it. The bright green's bright enough that I think it should work fine for us. It does appear to be wood, but we're not going to bother with our wood cleaner. Oh, there's a door hinge somewhere. We got it. Got another one. Alright, we'll work the bottom here. And then, same thing, we'll start looking for anything that we may have missed. Like those bolts. Oh, can I get it from here? I think so. Alright, that panel looks pretty good. What are we missing? Got the handles. There we go. It's a little bit that we couldn't see. Alright, hinges, bolts. Are these part of the panel? Might be. Whole car door. Yep, they're part of the door. There we go. Did we ever get that wheel thing? We did not. There we go. Is there one on this side? There is not. Alright, well, while we're up here, let's go ahead and get the top side of our metal and wood here. Because I think we're going to have to do the bottom side as well. Now it's funny because, like, there are some places we stand and it's like you can hover out over anything, and then there's others like this one. You get very far away from the edge on this and you fall right off. So, oh, let's try our experiment then. Yeah, so it's when you're prone. Like if I go on prone, back up. No, never mind. I thought I had something. Didn't prove to be true. Alright. That should give us a good topside clear. We'll get this edge. Wildlife is getting a little crazy. Alright, so now I think we're going to have to come down here and do the bottom side. Alright, so we'll do everything that we can get from this angle. Wheel, I think that might all be one big piece. Wheel truck. Yeah, I think it's all one piece. So we're not going to go crazy worrying about every nook and cranny, because with at least the wheels on the Doc Brown train, we actually popped those pretty quick without having to dig too deep. This might be different, but at the front you'll find a cow catcher, though it's not designed to catch the cows as much as it is to encourage them to exist in a space other than that occupied by the train itself. There you go. More like a cow, probably cow exploder if you hit at speed. I think, though, it's designed to just push things out of the way. that would be on the tracks, not just cows. But that way, whatever it is doesn't get underneath the wheels of the train. Cow slicer? Yeah, there you go. It would do something. Oh, we got that back thing. Nice. Yeah, it would make a mess. I mean, I've seen what just a semi-truck will do to a deer. I can't imagine what a train would do to a cow. That's a lot of mass behind a train. Don't think it would be pretty. Oh, how have we not gotten that hook? Come on. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, it would make a splatter, I'm sure. At speed, right? Like, going slow, it wouldn't, I guess, but... I mean, let's see, a steam locomotive. I don't know what the fastest steam locomotive... I'm trying to remember my Back to the Future quotes. How fast did they talk to the guy about how fast it could go? Because obviously for Back to the Future, they had to get it up to 88. And the engineer thought that was insane. So, I would say steam locomotives of this era probably would do 50, 60, somewhere in that range. Still going to do a lot of damage to a cow or any other wildlife that gets in its way. Nice. That was a good bing. Good solid bing. Can I not get in there? I don't think I can get in there. Go around to the other side, I think. Alright, this front skirting we still don't have done. Backside, yep. Did we get the hook done? Yep. Alright, probably same thing over here. There we go. Okay. Now what I'm hoping is we got these wheels done enough that if we just do the tops here, it'll be enough to go ahead and finish them up. Perfect. Oh. Almost like we knew what we were doing. We'll pretend that it was all done on purpose. Alright, I think that's everything for the coal car. Now obviously if there's some little hinge or something we missed, we'll get it in the final polishing, but I think we got everything there. Alright, we got the controls. Let's do the controls last. Let's do the rest of the train here. Alright, we got the roof done. We'll do the cab last as well. So let's start from the front, since she talked about the cow catcher. Oh, this is old. This isn't the big metal one. Like the one that looks like railings or whatever. Alright, let's do the same thing here. Is there anything underneath? Doesn't look like it. There's back there. that bottom edge of things. Okay, so we'll work our way around the bottom side first. Then we'll stand up and do the top side. I've noticed I don't use the middle stance very much, but like that, like getting just above this piece but just below that piece, it actually worked pretty good. This stuff is grimy. What's it called? Got sand, oil. I think that's probably the part that's not coming off very well. With just water. Maybe this is what I should have saved my metal cleaner for, instead of just doing the bulk stuff. Cut through this oily stuff. We can always go to the crazy, this one here, where it'll just, it's like a laser cutting stuff off. Alright, let's keep moving though. Again, our goal is to get as much of the obvious as we can. And then we'll do the top side. And we'll most likely, that'll make most of the things ping. And then those that don't, then we go follow up with those. Yeah, look at that. That's really... that's taking some grunt to get that off. This stuff not so bad. But yeah, it's... kind of cool though that they, you know, the developers have those different levels of dirt that's going to come off easier or harder depending on what it is, where it is, what it's stuck to, all of that kind of stuff. Good on them. Nice work, guys. Yay, bing. Slide that right up in there. Same on that back side. Alright, let's go back to low. Bounce between low and mid on these. Oh, look at all these intricacies that are just going to be a pain to clean. See, that comes off way easier. Look at that stuff there compared to like that stuff there. Same thing here on the wheels. All this greasy, grimy sections are a little more stubborn. Same even with that plate there, stubborn. but no match for the, what are we using? The Prima Vista Pro. We will not be denied. Someone was on earlier talking about Roblox. Sithy, what Roblox games do you play, or do you still play Roblox? A lot. Alright, this wheel's got all kinds of little nooks and crannies in it. We've been popping the wheels pretty quickly, actually. Quicker than I thought we would. I thought we'd have to do the tops, and this one I think we're going to have to do the top of before it goes. Back up a little bit. So I think this wheel is going to be like the coal car wheel, so we can do the whole thing. So we're not going to go crazy detail on any part of it because we're back to the cab. So we'll do the lower part of the cab, but not the upper part. So let's get this part done. I guess the cab base, maybe? And the linkages and all the stuff back here. Cab skirting, that's what this is called. Okay, that one's done. The coupler is not. And that one's done. Steps. Alright, let's go to mid-level. Alright, we'll finish the steps when we do the rest of the platform. Alright, see if we can get these wheels. There we go. Can we get whatever's back there? There's a little bit behind that wheel, but I'm going to hope that wheel well panel. There we go. Alright, let's go back to the mid-level. Okay, what do we need? Got sections of the wheel we can now get to. We just couldn't see before. There we go. Alright, this thing, this little connecting bar. done. That connecting bar done. This one done. Top of all that stuff. Piston rod. All those bolts. Bolts, more bolts. Done. The underneath side of that little ledge. Running board. We might still need to do the top of that because that's got a lot left in it. Oh, there's some there. The guide. What did we miss on the guide? We'll get the rest of that when we stand up. Alright, let's go ahead and stand up. And we'll do our last pass here, and I think should be able to get most of this side done. There we go. Now we're popping stuff. What's the point? Well, it's a good question. The mode we're playing right now, it's essentially just to get the thing clean. There's not much more to it than that. The career mode is kind of like you're running a business, a cleaning business. And so you can buy new equipment and upgrades and stuff like that. So you earn money for the job and use that to upgrade your equipment, which makes you faster and stuff like that. But yeah, beyond that, it's just kind of to do it. You get to see cool items get clean, I guess. Alright, we still haven't got the cow catcher done. What do we... Oh, probably the top. Alright, let's get the cow catcher done. The satisfaction of a good, clean train, I guess, in this case. But alright. What little part of the cow catcher are we missing? Oh, underneath. Look at that. Hidden. Yeah. You want your train to be clean. We're getting pretty close. We're 79%. This is done, I believe. We gotta do the undercarriage on this side, and then it's just the top and the cab. But yeah, it's like... It is just a certain feeling. Yeah, I guess if you just really enjoy cleaning things, there's that. But for me, so I'll give you my version. I am very much a completionist, achievement type gamer. Hold on. Looks like you're nearly done. So unfortunately, I haven't got time to go into why I think my brother keeps taking nocturnal visits to the national park. Well, that's probably not something I want to know. So I have these streaks of achievements and completionism in me. And so there's something, you know, in a weird psychological way that going through and doing this satisfies those urges, right? The completionism style urges. You know, just knowing that, like this little section right here, right? So it's not a big deal. It's dirty, yeah, whatever. And as we kind of work our way through it here, we'll keep doing it. But there is a an excitement to that ding, right? That it went from not done to done. So we'll just do this complete one just so we can get the ding. And it is, you know, a little bit of, we'll call it game design 101 in that. Can I get myself wedged in there? There we go. You know, it's those feedback loops, right? It's what keeps people playing games. And even though I know, there we go, right. Now I know that piece is done and it feels good. And even though I know all of that, you know, as a developer, it doesn't mean that it still doesn't have a psychological impact. It still doesn't have the intended consequences of what it's trying to do. That being said, you know, I get excited's not the right word, but I can enjoy just watching a progress bar move. I used to sit and watch my disk defragment, move all the little boxes around on the screen, right? And it had a weird satisfaction to it. It's like many things. If you don't have these feelings, it's kind of hard to explain why. But think about the thing that, you know, mindlessness is a part of it. You know, there's a gameplay style called submissive gameplay. You know, it's this idea of, it's not a challenge, it's not narrative, it's not story. It's killing some time. It is, I think, the same reason that some people, you know, enjoy meditating or enjoy sitting in a hot tub or enjoy going out in nature and going on a hike, right? It satisfies a similar thing in at least me. And it's not for everybody. I think everybody has to find their own thing that does that. But yeah, I could do this for hours and be good with it. So yeah, this defrag. I used to probably defrag more often than I should have, because I liked it. I like watching the thing. Some of it is also just a need for order. You know, it feels good when things are in order, and the same thing here. You know, we're taking something that is dirty and by extension disorderly, and we're bringing it back. There's something restorative. Like, I also watch YouTube videos of the channels that go in and they find like an old Tonka truck, and then they go through and they tear it all down and they restore the plastic bits, and you know, they repaint it and stuff like that. For me, watching that also, it tickles some of the same stuff of, you know, seeing that thing come back to life. Now, I understand that, you know, this is virtual, it's not real, but that's okay. I enjoy virtual worlds. I'm okay with that. Okay, so there we go. I said we needed that hook. We need this skirting. Might be something on the top of the skirting. Let's give the back a good spray. And then we'll come back to it. And I'm sure some people are going to listen to me rambling about and say, really? All that over just a virtual power washing simulator? But it is true. Yeah, they do a pretty good job with the sound design. Like, as the water goes through different things, like if we come over here, like just the, you know, as it hits different parts and pops through and stuff like that. Yeah, actually they've got a pretty good sound design for this. Okay, we'll get the stairs later. I do want to check this. It's the top of the skirty. Yeah, I figured it would be. Let's get that while we're here. There it is. I figured we'd pop it pretty quick. Okay. Let's go ahead and work our way back. We should get most of these bits and bobs. Yeah, for sure. It's a similar thing, right? Like, it's not just there's satisfaction in the completion of the job. You know, I don't want to take anything away from that. But the process of doing it is also, you know, part of the appeal. So yeah, similar thing on the computers and laptops things. If they're the ones where, like, are you talking about like the urban explorer ones where people go around and they go into, yeah, like abandoned malls or buildings, or sometimes not the scary ones necessarily, but just the, you know, like an old warehouse or a factory or things like that. I've seen some of those. I haven't watched those a ton, but that's kind of cool. I can agree with that. Oh, okay. I was watching one guy who was doing that at some of the, I think the Disney parks, like the water one or something like that. He was getting himself into places he was not supposed to be. I think he eventually got banned from Disney for doing it. Alright. The wheels go pretty quickly. There we go, that one's done. Okay, yeah. Well, that wouldn't be as bad if they had power and... Yeah, it is fascinating though, especially when you get into the areas that just are not normally publicly accessible, right? You know, all the little hidden. But I think you're much like me. There's a part of my brain that wants to know how things work, and that can be anything from mechanical things to a building. You know, what's all the stuff, the secrets, things that make all that stuff work. That has an appeal to it for sure. Actually, we're doing quite well. What time is it? 12:15? I think we started this one... Start this one 11:30? Something like that. Okay, let's do some spot checks here. Oh, okay, that guide. That guide needs something. There we go. Crank rod needs something. There we go. Okay, I think we've got most of the substructure here done. So let's tackle. Now we're going to tackle essentially the the main boiler here. We'll get this front done first, hopefully. There we go. Light done. Light number 2 done. Oh, we need to get up underneath this boiler, I think. Get there. Yeah. Back up a little bit. We'll go back to this like frame element there. Oh, can I get back under there? No, we can get the bottom side of this boiler and the light and everything down here. Okay, I think that'll be good enough. Oh, we got something there. Okay, let's see. Let's get the... We'll get the platform done here. And then we'll work our way up to basically that rod there. Run board. Okay, so that middle section's not separate. That's good. That middle section would have been separate. That might have been a giant pain to get done, but I think we'll be okay. But it is, I mean, I think you know this from what I know of your background and interests. That's one thing I do love about just gaming in general, is there's something for everybody. You know, it's like, this game isn't for everybody, and that's fine. I can see it being very annoying for a certain type of player, but there's always something else out there. So what I encourage most people to do is, you know, if you want to critique a game because of its gameplay, do it. I think games should be critiqued. But don't critique it because it's not the type of game that you want to play. You know, that's different to me. So for instance, you know, somebody was in here earlier talking about Roblox and some shooter games and things like that. And I've watched people play. I've played them myself at times. They're not what I tend to normally play. But it doesn't mean they're not good games. It doesn't mean that it can't be fun games. It's just not what I'm looking for. So, now, that doesn't excuse bad games for being bad games. You know, if a game's bad, a game's bad. It's like, you don't get a pass just because it's like, well, it's not for you. You know, it still has to be a good game. But that being said, if it is a good game, but it's just not the type of game you want to play, you know, acknowledge that. Acknowledge it's like, you know what? I don't think that's something I want, but more power to everybody else who wants to play it. It is why what I tend to do, at least personally, is there are definitely games that I don't care to play, but I'm still fascinated and curious about the mechanics of the game, right? How the game works, how the rules work, what are the interactions like. And so while I might not get myself to play them, that's why I do watch other people play. I watch other streamers and things like that. You know, I use the motto all the time at the end of my videos, go watch, play, or create something great. I believe in that, right? I believe in playing. If you want to play a great game and enjoy it, cool. If you are a developer or a creator and you're creating those great games, awesome as well. but also watching somebody else who really, really loves the game or loves a certain style or has a skill set that I don't have, just as valid, right? So that's where the phrase comes from. You know, watch, play, or create. All are part of our ecosystem. All have validity and value. And I appreciate the people that play the games that I don't want to play, so that I can see somebody who's good at that game, that understands it, that loves it, and adding that to it, adding that to the experience, makes me understand the game better as well. And that is awesome. And I much appreciate all of those players. So. Alright, enough ranting. Back to engine cleaning. Okay, I think we popped a lot of the stuff along this base here, so I think it's just the main boiler probably out here now. I guess these stacks are separate. This front ring might be separate. Smoke box. I don't think it is. Headlamp. Got the headlamp. Handrail is clean. Smoke box door. Okay, that's separate. There we go. And then what's the other phrase? There's another phrase I like. I don't use it as often. And that is, don't yuck someone else's yum. You know, right? If somebody loves something and really enjoys it, let them be. You know, if they're not harming anybody, not doing anything bad. You know, you don't have to ruin the fun for somebody else just because it's not something you want to do. So I like that one as well. It should just be Deconstruction Gaming on Steam. I think I've got it set at that. If that doesn't come up, let me know, and I'll send you my other name. Because I registered the account under a different name, but I changed it, and I think that's the public-facing name now. Okay, the boiler and furnace are separate, so we're missing just one little section of this boiler somewhere. Oh, that's the smoke box. We're missing one little section of the smoke box as well. Oh, there's some stuff down there. Alright, we'll come back to that once we get these things done. Because we might have to do some fine-tooth combing of the surfaces. Yeah, I think it's that upper, yeah, right there. That lip overhang. Well, we accidentally got the boiler. I don't know what we hit. Cool, yeah, it should be my same logo and everything. Alright, that's done. Boiler's done. Smoke box. We're missing something here. Okay, so we're going to go with... First, we'll just basically do a once-over. Because sometimes there'll be just a little thing that you can't even see it. And then if this doesn't get it, then we'll start looking for nooks and crannies that we might have missed. Alright, let's drop down here. Anything underneath? There, we got it. Okay, I think the whole outside's done. I think we just have to do the cab now. We still haven't done the... I think the... Oh, that cab panel's done. That's done. Alright, these stairs I think still need some... Okay, stairs are done. All right, let's do this back. There we go. Yeah, I don't use my Steam account a ton. I mean, I play on it, but like, it's not one that I do a ton of like just hanging out and chatting on or anything. But I'll definitely accept your invite. Not a problem. Cab ceiling. Oh, I had wood cleaner. We probably could have used that, but... Alright, ceiling's done. Let's get the floor done. Floor's done. We got cab wall, cab wall, cab wall. Mine's on right now, I think. Let me see. I don't have a ton of friends on Steam. Where would the invite come in at? You can tell how much I use the Steam interface. Like, I literally just use it to play my games. Friends. Let's see, what's that one? That's my friend code. Generated link. Added for pending invites. Received. Yeah, it just hasn't come through yet. There are no pending friend invites to show, so I'll let you know if it does. Alright, so let's get this cab done. Cab wall done. That or I'm not looking in the right spot, which also could be very, very true. Alright, that wall is done. What's this? Cab wall, furnace panel. Well, I think we're going to get those gauges probably. Alright, I think we're going to start pinging all kinds of just little controls and stuff in here, so let's just let her rip. I believe that was you. Friend request. I saw it pop up. I just got to find it. There we go. Furnace valve. Ding, 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 ding. Just flood them with water. Ding, ding. So satisfying. Ding. Well, each gauge is individual. Alright, we're at that 99% mark. We'll do a few more checks in here, then it's just the... There's a one little thing here or there that we probably missed. Oh. Yeah, like that bar furnace pipe. Let's see. Friends. Pending invites. There you are. Alright, I gotcha. Alright, so at this point we pull up our tablet and we start looking for cab panel 3 of 4. Right, where are you at? Alright, it's this panel here. Oh, is that just a side panel? Oh yeah, we just never bothered to do that. That's on me. There we go. Brake controller. I assume that's inside here somewhere. Yep. I'm gonna guess that we just didn't get the back side. I can see stuff on the top. I can see stuff. We might have to shoot it through the window. Let's see if we can get it from here. I don't think so. Can we get it from over here? There we go. Beautiful. Direction controller. Same thing on this one. Can we get it from this side? There we go. Now, if I saw my power washer guy jumping around like that, shooting things through windows, I'd worry about him. But furnace hatches. Oh, down to 3. Furnace valve. Bing. Gauges 5 of 6. And a gauge box 1 of 2. Alright, I think that's our last thing. That might also be a through the window thing here. Bing! Our train is done. Look at that. We didn't even use a ladder. Oh, right. Yeah. Same for me. You know, honestly, though, like even when we play, my kids and I play together, we usually use like Discord or something like that to talk or to voice chat or things like that. All right. So let's see. This one is done. It looks beautiful. Let's check our progress. These animations are cool. And it's actually the order you did stuff, right? It's a time lapse of your progress. So if you do it different than somebody else, you'll get a different animation, which is a cool little touch, cool little feature. As you can see, we did a quick pass with the cleaner and knocked out a ton of it. We got almost 50% done in that first little chunk. Makes the time lapse not look as cool, to be honest, because you can see how fast I pulled the color out. But then we're working through our details, and you can see the details start to pop. All right, let's make sure we didn't miss any messages from the lady. Looks like you're... Okay, that was the national park. What an extraordinary job you've done. Thank you. I had no idea that it would scrub up so beautifully, almost like it emerged from a time capsule. Also, did you notice that sign? Apparently my great-grandfather did a runner from here in 1885 with goodness knows what. Isn't that the same... 1885, isn't that the same as the Back to the Future train? I think it is. With goodness knows what. Only to return for the opening of the Muckingham subway stations in 1922. The plot thickens. Okay, I didn't see the sign. Let's see if we can figure out what she's talking about. Not sure how far we can walk here. There's a train sign. Oh, this sign maybe. The Dune Rocket. This exhibit was placed here in memory of Mayor Jeff Jefferson X in office 1865 to 1885. When the dust finally settled, the mayor was nowhere to be found. He had ridden out of town on a rail and into the sunset, never to return again. Oh, you can move the, what you call it, the tumbleweed, I guess. Can we interact with anything else? What about the rock? Nope, nothing on the rock. Can we affect the... Nope. Oh, they do have water out here, I guess, so... Alright, well, a job well done. Actually, we got that done pretty quick. That was only about an hour on the train, so... Just bought and sent you... Oh, is that the one you've been talking about? I'll have to check it out. And see. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Okay, so like always, you know, we're jumping around a few different games. This finishes up, like I said, we finished up the, oops, let's get back, there we go. So we've got the Back to the Future stuff done. Some of these others, you know, we might do, like around Christmas, you know, we might pull out some of these holiday ones. Clean the cruise ship's sun deck. I don't know what holiday that's for. Are these all holidays? Seasonal. I guess that's just for summer. We missed Halloween, so maybe we'll do that next year. Oh, I do like Base Builders. I'll have to check it out. I kind of want to do some Warhammer stuff, but I don't know if we're going to keep going on that. Shrek would be fun. SpongeBob would be fun. We might have to do so. So we'll probably break out Power Wash Simulator here and there as we go through some things on it. Last night we played, oh man, I want to say Ducat Town demo. We got pretty far in that. We might return to that this week. Trying to just finish up some of the stuff that we kind of have outstanding. And then next week, I'm not sure what we'll go into. Really, to continue this, we should continue the career mode, right? The career mode is where you unlock your stuff, but this is like the story part of the game. So not sure if we're gonna go because that one was long at 600. That one took quite a while at 450. So these at 650 and 550 worry me that they're going to be a nice long thing. Yeah, for sure. I'm not a huge... I know of Warhammer. I haven't done a ton of Warhammer stuff. Oh, any other vehicles? No, we've done all three of those. Actually, no, that's still in career. Let's get back out to specials. So it looks like there are... Does it say at the beginning? I don't know how many Warhammers. There's usually 4 or 5 of the jobs that you can do. So we are making money doing these, so it does help our career, I guess. I can buy stuff, but to unlock the higher end sprayers, you have to get that star rating up. And I think you can only get those in the career mode. So yeah, we might. That's another vehicle. We might do that one. That's not tonight, but at some point. Mark II Aqua Sonatica Aqua. Okay, so that's a different sprayer than what's in career mode. That's interesting. Might have to do some looking into that. All right, if you do like Power Wash Simulator, let me know. Happy to keep it in the rotation. Right now, I'm just kind of watching the data and the stats on the different videos. And the ones that have a good following and good watch time, I'll keep making those. And the ones that don't, I might work our way out of. Again, Thursday night, we might return to to Ducat demo, because I think that we're probably pretty close to hitting the limits of the demo. So we might do another night of that, and then at that point, then we'll probably put that one away since it's just a demo. And then when the full game comes out, we'll see. We'll see if we pick that one back up. That one's deep, though. From what I can tell, that's going to be like a big RPG Stardew Valley style game. So it might be one that, you know what, we'll just pick a night and it'll always be the same for that. Yeah, I'll check out the game that you've been talking about, Professor H. Maybe that'll be Friday's stream. We'll see. We'll see what my Friday looks like. Then Saturday we will roll back into Extra Life. I tend to play SWTOR for Extra Life. Probably going to continue that. With playing all these other games, I haven't been playing SWTOR during the week, so I still have to get some of my stuff done. Although we might start converting that over to another game as well. But with that being said, I think that is going to do it for tonight. So we'll take one last beautiful look at our lovely train. I wanted a rainbow. Oh well, that's okay. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see. We're going to go ahead and call it an evening. As always, we will leave you with go watch, play, or create something great. Have a great one, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night.